Good day, parents, guardians, and prospective merchant football players. Welcome to the 2018 preseason registration page. Now, this page has been developed just to make it a little bit easier to go through the process of registering with the club. But just a few things to note. On the 17th of March, there will be a registration where all clubs register with the association. On that day, all players are expected to arrive timelessly at 11 o'clock, together with their original birth certificate, as well as a copy of the original. There will be forms that will need to be completed and signed, but we will communicate all of that closer to the time. Your son is expected to pay an annual registration fee of 110 Rand, which is made up of 10 Rand going towards the association and 100 towards the club. Now, if you are registering, if you perhaps have two or say one or more sons with the club, then you are only expected to pay a once-off 100 Rand, because that 100 Rand is based on per family, but the 10 Rand is obviously based on how many kids are registered with the association. So in the case where you are registering two players, the cost would then be 120 Rand, which is 100 for the club and 10 Rand for each child that is registered with the association. Also to take note, if you are registering one or more kids with merchants, this form needs to be filled in twice. Unfortunately, there isn't any other way other than setting it up this way. So both forms need to be completed, but there needs to be separate email addresses given for the dad. The dad email address is the default, and that's the important email address. So everything else can be changed, but though the dad's email address has to be different for both kids. Also, if there is a situation where there's a single parent, obviously the son's details remain the same, which is the first name, the surname of the child, the date of birth, the child's school's name, and then obviously any allergies or medication. The father's details. Now, like I say, if there is a situation where there's a single parent, that single parent will then become both the father and the mother. So they will complete their details in the father section as well as on the mother section. The father section is unfortunately the default, and this has to be completed. So whether you are the mother as being the single parent or the father as being the single parent, the father's details on the form has to be completed. And the other important section is the alternate cell phone number, which has to be included. So if you look at this form, it's your child's first name, his surname, date of birth, the school's name, any allergies or medication. Then it's the father's full name, the father's surname, the father's cell number, the father's email address, which is the important one. Then it's the mother's name, surname, mother's cell number, and mother's or other parents' email address. Then it's the emergency cell phone number, which is in case parents aren't available. And once that has been completed or filled in, then all you need to do is then just click the registration details here, and your registration would be successfully captured, and you will receive a confirmation email. Now, just to confirm, if you are a single parent, you would then complete both sections, father and mother, but the important one is the father's email address, which has to be completed. If you are submitting forms for more than one players or boys, then you'd need to fill in two forms but with separate email addresses. I hope that has helped guide you through the process, and we'll see you at the next training session.